I'll be more famous than you, and I'll do it without your help.
Okay. That is not what I was expecting him to say. I was not prepared for this yet. Hey, welcome back. I'm Dana with your daily dose of Dana Dubs, and today we're watching episode 8 of My Hero Academia. Guys, I love this show. It gets me so hyped. I wore my Deku shirt today. It's gonna be a great time because Deku is the name of a hero. Okay, guys, before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because it really does support my channel, and then you will get notified when the next one comes out. And I do upload a new episode of a new show every single day, so if you don't like this one, you'll like the next one. And real quick before we get started, I want to shout out some of my favorite comments of last week's video. Thank you so much to all of you that not only sit here and watch with me, but also take the time out of your day to comment below. It really does make my day and it makes me so happy. Thank you so much. Alrighty guys, let's get into it.
Your quirk is amazing, Kacchan!
I love how he's always looked up to Kacchan, and now Kacchan's got to start looking up to him.
No matter what power
or at least
you
see
end
him
up
on the
with,
same
you'll
level.
Never be able to beat me.
He just beat you, Kacchan. How does it feel?
Just a little bug.
Not a bug anymore.
Until the exam, he was nothing. A little bug I could crush if I wanted to.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Your indoor combat training.
Oh my gosh, they destroyed that building.
Are you okay?
The hero team.
The losers are practically untouched, and the winners are both on the ground.
Isn't that funny?
How does the old saying go? They may have lost the battle, but they won the war.
This class is intense.
Now it's your guys' turn.
To the nurse's office. I know.
He's still shaking with anger and
My
disbelief.
attack, Deku predicted them. He made me look like an idiot.
You're predictable, bud.
Somehow managed
Gotta
to
change
win
it
the
up.
exercise. You've always been stronger, Kacchan.
His foundation is starting to crumble.
That's why I want to beat you! Because you're amazing! Does this mean that if we really fought, if we didn't hold back at all, Deku would beat me with his quirk?
Potentially.
Young Bakugō, cool your jets. Let's go review your work. Whether you win or lose, you can always take something away from an experience like this. As long as you're open to learning.
Came in at the perfect time. He was starting to spiral. Sometimes you need somebody
Well,
who's
despite
spiraling
the
to
results,
snap you out of it.
The MVP of this exercise is young Ida.
It's weird.
Shouldn't it be one of the heroes instead since they're the winners?
Valid question. Why didn't I choose one of those two? Who has a guess?
I can tell you why. Ida embraced this challenge. He was the only one who truly adapted to his assigned role. Bakugō's judgment was clouded by a personal grudge against Midoriya.
Yes.
As you pointed out earlier, launching a large-scale attack indoors was a foolish move.
Yes.
It could have been disastrous. Midoriya's plan was also poorly thought out, considering the amount of damage that he received.
Yes.
He rendered himself helpless, not smart. As for Uraraka, she let her guard down mid-battle. Final attack was far too reckless given the hypothetical stakes. If she'd treated the fake weapon as though it were real, she never would have risked using such an imprecise move. Technically, the hero team won, yes, but they took advantage of the fact that this was training. They didn't respect the spirit of the trial.
Good observation, girl. He's like, I was not going to say all
Really has a
that.
good eye on her. Yes, well, you overlooked a few things. Young Ida could have relaxed a little bit in the exercise. Otherwise, you nailed it.
One should always start with the basics and devote themselves wholeheartedly to learning. That's
I think
the
that is
only
true.
real way to
Starting with the
become a top
basics
hero.
and mastering those before you move on to the
One
more
of the 4
difficult
students
things.
admitted to the hero course based on recommendations.
Now then,
Good
time
recommendation.
to blow this joint. Let's move on to the next match. Match 2. Team B will be our heroes, and Team I will be the villain.
Alrighty, let's see.
Hey, Ojiro, let's get serious. I'm gonna take off all my clothes and totally disappear.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. Kind of weird to know there's a naked girl standing by me.
For real?
What exactly am I supposed to do here?
Look alive, kids! Show us you're the embodiment of good.
Just make sure you keep your
For
quirk up
real.
so no one
Let's
sees
go.
your birthday suit.
Both are barefoot. I bet the invisible one plans to sneak up and surprise us. For your own safety, go outside. I'm sure our opponents intend to fight a defensive battle.
You're stuck!
Oh, so smart. Well, that was easy.
Pry yourself up if you want, but it might be hard to fight me with no skin on the bottom of your feet.
Ugh. Gosh, he got him.
The hero team wins!
They made easy work of it.
Heat too?
Oh, dang. That's cool. He can do both.
We're just playing on different levels.
Oh,
Shoto
dang.
Todoroki. Another of the
Half
four
cold,
admitted to the
half
hero
cold,
course
half hot.
based on recommendations.
We're just playing on
Cold,
different levels.
half hot.
Code 4. You
With his right
suck!
side and
I'm better
blows
than
up
you.
the charts with his left. The range of his abilities is unknown.
He got in on a recommendation, so he must be good.
Moving
Yeah.
on. Time to gather around for a
Bakugō's
review
like,
of the second
oh
match.
dang,
After
I'm
that,
starting to see
we'll
just
get
how
on
much
over
better
to our
everyone
next
else is
battle.
than me.
Yes, sir.
Or just at least how good everyone is. He thought he was the best his whole life, you know? And now he's seeing the reality that like, okay, maybe I'm not the best anymore. I can still be good, but I'm surely not the best. I guess that's sometimes, you know, you need that reality check where kids sometimes can be told that they're perfect, they're amazing, they're the best at something. And then they go out into the real world and their dreams and their, you know, their hopes are just shattered because they realize that they're not the best anymore. He's so funny. He reminds me of this character in One Piece. I can't remember his name though. Was it like Cavendish or something? Alrighty.
That's a wrap. Super work. You really stepped up to the plate. And we didn't have any major injuries except for Midoriya. You should be proud. Excellent first day of training all around.
It's nice to hear some
Excellent first
encouraging
day.
words after our homeroom class. Mr. Aizawa was kind of a buzzkill.
They're all
I'm
traumatized.
happy to bring such staggering positivity to my alma mater. That's all for now, folks. I should go and check on young Midoriya's progress.
He's like, I need to go before I
Young
transform.
Bakugō really is overflowing with pride. His ego may be justified, but a school like UA is bound to shatter it.
Yeah.
As his teacher, it's my sworn duty to counsel him well.
Just in
Can't hold
time.
this form any longer.
How many people know about this?
I barely have time to teach a class.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. The secret's gonna come out soon, bud.
The second day of school and he's already a regular patient.
Yep.
Why didn't you stop him, All Might? He's too exhausted from his classes for my Quirk. I can't treat all his injuries at once. I did some first aid, but after the IV is finished, we'll have to wait for his body to heal overnight. Come on,
He's
All
really
Might.
gonna have to do some training.
I know you passed your powers on to this boy, but you can't spoil him.
He needed to see that he was capable of winning the exercise. Will you please not talk so loudly about One for All when anyone around you could hear?
Yeah, I know. Mr. Natural-born hero. Mr. Symbol of Peace.
Several people know about my injury in this weak form, like the UA faculty and a certain group of pro-heroes, for example. However, only a
Answers my
select few
question.
people know the secret of One for All. There's you, the principal, and a very close friend of mine. Young Midoriya too, of course, but no one else knows the truth about my powers.
The close friend of his,
You're
the
the
silhouette
number
looks
one
like
hero in the
Midoriya.
world, All Might. Does it really matter
his
if you were
papa?
born with your quirk or not? Do you have to be the symbol of peace? Is it that important?
They knew I wasn't. The temptation of this power could corrupt our society. This quirk, those who wield it are responsible for mankind's safety.
Well, if that's the case, it's even more important for you to be a good guide.
You're right.
Good morning, Deku. How you feeling, bud?
It's late afternoon.
Rise and shine, Sonny.
I missed all my afternoon classes.
Yeah.
Mr. Aizawa's probably gonna choke me with his scarf.
Yeah, he's really gonna struggle with school.
Hey, it's Midoriya. Good to see you back, Super.
He's like, I was
Man,
not
don't know what
expecting
you were
everyone to be
saying
happy
during
to
that
see
match,
me.
but you were all fired up, huh? I can't believe you held your own against Bakugō. He's super strong.
You did a great job dodging!
You guys really turned up
Aw,
in the first match, so none
that's
of us
so
held
sweet
back in
to
our
see.
rounds either.
You were far from elegant, but I
The
suppose...
dodging was like real!
Hey, I'm
No one's ever given me praise like
We've
this
been going over
before.
training results while you were in recovery.
Aw, this is so sweet.
Noisy.
He's got his friends.
Yami!
Uh-oh.
Uraraka?
Where's
Kacchan?
Bakugō?
We tried to stop him from leaving, but he wouldn't listen. You just missed him.
Damn it! You were tricking me for years by acting weak! Now you've been laughing behind my back, huh? Kacchan! Wait up!
Where are you going, Kacchan?
What? I haven't told anyone this secret. Not even my mom.
You can't tell him.
I have to tell you something. Maybe then you'll understand what's been going on. I wasn't hiding my quirk from you. It was given to me by someone else recently. But I can't tell you who I got it from, so don't ask. Sounds crazy. I know. It's like something out of a comic book. Only it's real. The thing is, I don't really have any control over this power yet. I haven't figured out how to make it my own, but I'm trying. That's why I didn't want to use it against you in the exercise. But in the end, it was the only way that I had a chance of winning.
I think you're making him more mad.
I've still got a lot to learn.
He's realizing that you're stronger than him. He
You'll
held
see,
back.
I'll work until I have full control of this borrowed quirk, and I'll finally beat you with my own power.
Finally beat you with my own power.
Oh crap, what am I saying? I only meant to tell him that I wasn't tricking him.
It all just came out.
Think I am? Borrowed power? Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. You already made a fool out of me in that damn training exercise. So
I think you made a fool out of yourself by losing your temper.
I lost. And to make matters worse, it was to you.
Well, you had to lose sometime. You can't always win.
But that's not
It's a
enough.
lesson you needed to learn.
When I was watching that ice guy, I realized I couldn't beat him in a head-to-head fight.
Launching a large-scale attack indoors was a foolish move.
Crap! I even agreed
His
with what
whole
that girl
world
said.
and
My
view of
attack was so
himself is
stupid.
crumbling.
Damn it! Damn it!
He's always been
Damn
great.
it! Damn it!
And now he's not great anymore.
Enjoy that win, Deku! You won't get another! I'm just getting started!
Alright, keep making
Got
yourself
that?
better.
I'm gonna end up the #1 hero no matter what!
Alright, we'll see. But that's the energy. Keep the fighting spirit going. Keep the fighting spirit alive.
Can you bastard?
There you are! Baku, go! I found you!
I found you! Baku, go!
Just so you know, pride is an important attribute to have.
Yes.
But while you certainly have the abilities to become a pro hero,
Yes.
there's still plenty you have to learn.
Let go of me, All Might. Save your speeches. I'll be more famous than you, and I'll do it without your help.
Okay. He's like, that is not what I was expecting him to say.
I guess he's already
I
over
was
it.
not prepared for this yet. And Deku in the back.
Being a teacher is hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what that was all about. The fated battle between rivals.
The fated battle between rivals.
Childhood friends turned enemies.
I love her narrating.
Kacchan's fuse has been lit. That doesn't change what I have to do.
Yes.
I'll keep chasing after him.
Yes. Oh, that was a sweet episode. I think that was really important to see, and I think it was really important for Bakugō to lose. Like, as I was saying, I think Bakugō's sense of self has really been completely uprooted, completely crumbled, because he's always believed that I'm the best. Everyone around him was always telling him, oh my gosh, Bakugō, you're amazing. And no one has ever challenged him. No one has ever shed some reality on him. No one has ever told him that he's not the best. So he's going into this academy thinking he's the shit, and he's not, you know, like, he's good, but he's not the best thing to ever walk this earth. And I think that's an important lesson for people to learn, is that, like, it's still good to have this confidence and to believe in yourself, but to a certain extent, you know, you have to be aware of the reality that there will always be someone better than you, there will always be someone worse than you, there will always be someone on your level, no matter what you're doing. And that's just how life works. And he's finally starting to realize this, and I think he needed that earlier on, so he didn't have this such a big ego, and it wouldn't have been such a big letdown. And I think him and Deku probably would have had a better relationship. But at least now he's learned that, so now he can continue along his journey with this realization that there are people better than him. All right, we've got an end credit scene.
None of us were prepared for what was to come. All Might warned us about cunning villains. And a few days later, we learned firsthand how terrifying they could actually be.
Did you see this joke?
Closest to
He says he's a teacher now. Hey, what do you think will happen when the mighty
They look like something from a Disney movie. I can't remember what. Oh my gosh, look at that.
is finally killed by the villains?
Oh gosh. Okay. We've got our first big villains now. Yeah, this is the first villain of the show. And they look cool. I like the hand guy. It's very interesting. I feel like they had a lot of fun designing the characters on this show, and it really shows. They're so creative and so much fun. I really enjoy the character design. It's so fun. So I was saying before, I think it was really important that Bakugō learned these lessons earlier on, as opposed to him going through all of school and never realizing or never completing completely accepting it, whereas now I think he's accepted it like, okay, I've seen that the person that I've always thought was so far beneath me is at least at my level. You know, he beat me in this challenge. And then getting the feedback of his exam and seeing that like, oh shoot, even everyone else noticed that I wasn't this hot shot. And then also watching the rest of the people doing so good with so little effort, and he was like, oh my gosh, I can't beat them. I don't know what to do. But I really love that All Might is like, I need to stick out for these students because I don't want them to give up. And it was nice that Bakugō didn't give up, but I think that was as a result of Deku talking to him. So I guess we'll just have to continue along this journey and see what happens for Bakugō and to see what happens with Deku. To see what happens with Dekugo. But yeah, I really do love seeing their journey and seeing all of just the emotions behind it, and I think it's really beautiful to see. You know, I was having a tougher time liking Kacchan as a character, but I am really starting to love him as a character. I think they portrayed him very realistically, with someone that has too much ego, someone who's always been told that they were great and just never realized that, you know, they can still work on things and still get better. So I really love seeing the character development and the character growth. But alrighty guys, I'm excited to watch the next episode, but even more so alongside with you. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because then you will get notified when it comes out on my channel so we can watch together. And I do upload a new video of a new show every single day, so we can keep watching something else while we wait for this one to come out. And if you did make it to this point in the video, I'm always super curious to see who is sticking with me here to the end, because you really are the best, and it makes my heart so happy to see the little emojis in my comment section. So comment the little angry emoji, the hothead emoji, because that's kind of Bakugō. You know, he's literally the hothead. That is his quirk. Also, the cold, half hot, half cold guy was kind of also the person, aside from Deku, that made him realize that like, oh gosh, I am not as great as I thought. But yeah, I think this episode was really great to see Bakugō's side and seeing his growth. Obviously, he's still gonna be who he is. He still thinks he's better than everyone else, but underneath that tough shell exterior, he is ready and willing to work and get better. So I am super excited to continue along this journey. Alrighty guys, I will see you back here next time. Thank you so much again for watching with me. I have such a great time with you. Thank you so much again. Alrighty, bye.